Your pot is boiling all over. Time to add. So what's the next thing you're going to add now?
I'm going to add my grated okra.
God, oh, nothing Musa no go see forget. Hey guys, so I'm about to do a little workout now. Danny and Sammy, they have gone out with my husband. They want to go and have a haircut. So I'm about to start off my day, do a little workout, after which I will just go into my normal day routine. It's just me and Oloma at home. My madam is over there reading novels. So let me start off my workout. I don't want to do much. I just want to... I've not been doing any hectic workout these days. I just run through the stairs, to and fro, and then I start off my day. That's how I do it every morning, just so I still feel good in my body. Okay, so it's not like it's something strenuous. So let me quickly go into that. Man, you guys, it's been like 10-15 minutes that I started, so that's how I do it every single day. I don't do anything strenuous. I just do something that will make me sweat a little, you know, sweat out, and then I start off my day. So in today's one, I was just like, let me carry you guys along with me on this my exercise routine. My husband is not around. He's actually the one that usually the one that carries me along, that gives me strength, but today he's not around, so that's why I ended so quick. I'll catch up with you guys later. You guys, we just came back from the market and we are cooking. In fact, Holoma is cooking. It's not me cooking because I don't have energy. I've just been inside. Let me show you guys what we are cooking for today. Meanwhile, the generator is on, and because Danny and Sammy, they are doing lesson. So ignore the noise in the background. So this is our pot of yam. We are boiling yam. We are going to be eating yam this afternoon with red oil. Red oil yam. So this is our sliced onion. This is otas. I don't know what it's called in English, but I know this is otas. And I also bought this okra at the market, fresh okra, because I want to cook vegetable okra. And we also have this, and this is the okpaka that I'll be using to cook that will be using to eat the yam. This oil bean, okpaka, uba. Some people still call it uba. That's what we are going to be using to, you know, arrange what we are using to eat the yam. So this is also a fresh ugu that I bought for the okra soup. So as soon as the yam is done now, I'll make the sauce for the yam and everybody will eat. And then we go into cooking of the soup. I'm going to carry you guys along. I remember last time I posted about vegetable okra. Some people asked me to show how I make mine. So in this video, you're going to see how I make my vegetable okra. Unfortunately, today I'm going to be using smoked fish. And so you take hungry me. smoked fish. That's what I'm going to be using to make today's own. So I'll carry you guys. My madam is here forming good girl, claiming to be a good girl. So this is the fresh pepper that I'm going to be blending or probably pounding. I will add it to the yam sauce, local yam sauce. And this is my red oil, and then this ogiribo. Are you sure it's not ogiribo that is oil bean, Oloma? I don't know the one that is spiritual. This ogiribo. I don't know the name in English, but it's just like a seasoning, a local seasoning for the Igbos. So I'll add it to the local sauce. So Oloma is about to slice the okra, and I'm also going to be teaching how to make my kind of okra soup, because very soon she'll start cooking. And see how that's in there, and that local sauce that we use to eat yam. So I'll carry you guys along when I'm making the two different dishes. Okay, so I want to teach Oloma how to use this grater. This is the grater I shared during my traditional marriage. So this is how to use it. If you want it to be big, I'll show you. Just if you want it big, that's when you use this one.
Okay.
If you want the okra to be big, you can use any one of them for okra. It has two blades, the tiny one and the broad one. You can use any one of them for okra, depending on how you like your okra. So can you guys see the okra now? It's very fast, just that you have to be careful so that you don't cut your hand. So you prefer, Oloma says she prefers using her hand instead of the grater. Mbeke. So let me allow her use the one that she's used to, so that she don't get to cut her hand. She's trying it out. Instead of that thing to cut your hand, use knife. I don't want to see anybody's blood. Anyways, we'll catch up with you guys when we start making this sauce. So you guys, I'm about to start cooking the sauce now. So this is my uba. This is uba. I think this is called oil bean in Igbo, Oloma. In English, or baka. Some people call it baka. We will call it uba. And this ogiri, local ogiri. And inside here I have my pepper, just two pieces of pepper, because because of the quantity I'm going to be making. So I need to blend this pepper and then blend this uba and this otazi together. I know some of you will be like, what is Sandra trying to do? So I just crushed the pepper. I blended the pepper first because it's more, I have to blend it longer than the rest of the things. So that's why I had to blend it first, and then before I start adding every other thing. Other than this, so that's the uba and the otazi inside the blender. I'll just blend it small, just to like, so this is what it looks like after I crushed it into smaller pieces. So it's now time for me to go into the making of the sauce. So I'm going to add red oil into the frying pan, my desired quantity. Then add onion immediately. This is a local sauce. My husband does not like this ingredient, but I'm going to add it. He's not the only one eating this. I'll just add small, little. Just add little. This is what the ogiri looks like. Very small quantity. Then you mix everything together. Allow the onions to fry a little before you now add the oba, the blended oba and every other thing. Allow the onion to fry a little. I'm turning it so that the local seasoning will dissolve. The ogiri will dissolve. Okay. You just allow it to fry a little before you add this one. That's the pepper, the utazi leaf, and every other thing. And there. This thing stopped working. It opened up. I need a little water.
Two of them?
Yes.
At the same time?
Yes. And then you stir it. I'm still going to add water. So this is it. Halfway, forget it. So I need to rinse this cup and put the water in here. So this is salt. My salt.
Removing completely.
Don't forget that this oil you've been has salt too. So don't add too much salt. Just a little salt like this. And then I'll now add the water. So this is our local sauce. You just allow it to boil a little so that the water I added will mix with the oil, and then it's ready to be served. With either yam, cocoyam or plantain, ripe or unripe, whichever one. So this is our food. Like I told you guys that we are going to be using yam to eat today's own. That's the local sauce. Can you see how rich it is? Locally made. And this is the yam that I'm going to use to devour it right now. Look how I am sweating. Finally, I'm done with one, so every other person can eat now, and then we come back and go into the cooking of the soup. So I'll catch up with you guys. So you guys, I'm back home. I went out with my husband before and I just got back and I'm about to start making the soup. After eating the yam, I went out, did one or two things, and then back home now. I'm about to start cooking the soup. Then and Sammy, they are here, so Oloma is in the kitchen putting one or two things together. Let me show you guys, as I promised, how I make my local vegetable okra soup. So this is my fish stock. What I have here is stockfish. It's boiling, and oil, stockfish, salt and oil. is what I have inside this pot. This is my sliced fresh ugu. This pumpkin. For those of you that don't know what ugu is, and this is freshly sliced okra. Oloma finally used the grater. She learned how to do it. Bo, madam.
Yes, sir.
Because I can see that this one is grated okra, not, you didn't cut it. And this is my smoked fish. Yummy. This is my smoked fish. There's not going to be meat in this my soup. It's just fish all through, stock fish and smoked fish. So this is my blended pepper, and this is crayfish seasoning cube and obey. There's obey. We blended it inside here, and sliced onion. So let us go into the making of the soup now. Madam Oya, start adding things. Let me even see that all this time that I've been cooking and cooking and cooking, if you are learning anything, I'll just be here watching what you're doing. Don't be smarting. Now let's see if you're learning it. You rinse the blender, ba?
With small water.
Small quantity of water. Okay. So what's funny? Why are you laughing? See question.
Am I going to add anything? So
Let's see the turn it.
see the soup.
Cover it to boil a little. A little. Then go and wash your ugu. In fact, let me wash my ugu by myself. So I not go and give me sand now. The pot is boiling all over. Time to add. So what's the next thing you're going to add now?
I'm going to add my grated okra.
God, oh, nothing Musa no go see forget.
Hey.
Turn it. Just turn it small and don't cover it anymore. Locally made okra soup. What are you going to do next, Osim? Add your vegetable. Just add the ugu. Because we are using smoked fish, that's the last thing that will enter the soup. Yes, it has been spiced and smoked. Assuming we are using meat now, you know by now the meat will be inside the pot. Then you turn gently. This our soup is much, but I like the fact that there is plenty ugu in it. The ugu is much. So, you're adding your fish now.
Yes.
They're pushing it to enter the soup small. So our soup is finally ready. OGOM'S delicious vegetable okra. I just want to turn it small because we are using fish. Locally made okra soup from the stables of OGOM'S